Hello, good afternoon, everyone, friends and family. I'm making this video, concerning a very important topic regarding us women, our menstrual cycle. What do we use? Our sanitary towel, our panty liners, and all that. I came across, an article, a video on YouTube, and it was talking about sanitary towel. It was talking about, some cheap ones that we buy most times, which I'm very guilty of, that we buy just because we think they're not expensive. But the material, the video was saying, most of these are made from recycled paper. Ooh. And that when these, come in contact with our blood and all that, it creates a chemical that is called dowsing. And this dowsing is very, very dangerous to our health. And this dowsing can cause lots of things. It can cause cancer, it can cause lots of things. And I was like, wow. Because I am very guilty of it, or I was very guilty of it. I used to just walk into a shop and sometimes just look for the cheapest sanitary towel. Like, okay, I'll just think, if my flow is a bit heavy, I'll just double it, or I'll just use 3 sometimes, which at the end of the day doesn't come cheap because I end up using more and all that. But that is even by the way, it's not just about the money. But when I now heard about the chemical that emits from recycled paper, and in this day and age, there are lots of things, people are just doing lots of things, so we have to be very careful of what we use. We need to take care of our health and our body. So I came across this sanitary towel. A friend actually showed it to me, and I tried it out, and it's wow, it's so amazing. I just found out that okay, with this I don't need to double. It's ultra thin as well, it's not bulky at all, very, very absorbent. And then another thing I learned about this is that this is not made from recycled material. It is made from cotton, and then the packaging is so airtight. They use like a foil packaging, like what we use for our food, like food processing packaging. So it's so airtight as well. And there is something inside it that there is a strip inside of it that said it contains negative ions. When I looked that up, or when I read about it, they were talking about it. That it prevents bacteria from our period getting back into us. This is the strip, this green strip inside it. It said it prevents bacteria from getting into us, and it is made from cotton, so it's not recycled paper. It can be trusted, and it is very, very absorbent. For people that have heavy flow, they've got the night one, they've got the daytime one, they've got the panty liners and all that. So I'll just try and do an experiment, even though I've tried it, and it's amazing. I feel dry the whole day. I feel dry, and I feel protected as well, knowing that it's made from good products. I just want to compare it with another one that I've got, one of the ones I just buy in the shop. I don't want to really show the name because that's not my intention. But I just want to, compare. Because sometimes we think we're trying to save money, but at the end of the day, So this is the one I just bought from the shop. Because it hasn't got any strip or anything like that. And I'm just going to use this as measurement. I'll put about 15 ml of water. Oh, that's gone about above it a bit. Pour it out. Yeah, this is about 15 ml of water. I'm just going to pour the same amount in each one of them. and we'll see how absorbent it, you know, turn out to be. That's it. So this is the second one. Just going to pour the water on the second one as well. So what I just want to test is how absorbent these sanitary towels are. You know, for some of us, our issue is about, I have very heavy flow and all that. So we think it's when we buy the very thick ones that will really absorb and keep us dry. But this is ultra thin. This looks ultra thin as well. It is thin as well, but there is a difference, you know, in both of them. So I'm just going to put this over it to see, you know, how absorbent it is. I'll just put this over this, and I'll put this over this as well. You know, we need to consider when we sit down, you know, how absorbent is it. Press hard, press hard. So now I'm just going to bring it up. This is the one with the sanitary towel. You can see it's dry. It is dry, you know, dry as in dry. Very absorbent. And this is the second one. You can see the water is wet. So this is what happens, because when we sit down, this wetness still sticks on us, and bacteria breeds in them. Bacteria breeds in them. Another thing I learned is that, you know, this sanitary towel is made with cotton, which helps it to breathe. So bacteria cannot just, you know, live in it. See? I'm tearing it up. It said it's made with cotton. And this cotton is, you know, helps it to breathe. So it's not like it's just holding up everything there, you know, and the bacteria which just starts breathing in there. It's made of cotton. While materials like this, you know, they are made, you said they are made from recycled plastic. Most of them are made from recycled plastics. So they just tend to hold in everything. They do not breathe. And this is an avenue for bacteria, you know, to just develop there. I hope I've been able to, you know, say some things that will help us, that will benefit our health. That sometimes it's not just about the money, and it's not expensive as well. It's not just about, it's about taking care of ourselves. Because in this day and time, we need to be careful. There are lots of things going on. We have plastic rice, we have plastic, you know, spinach, you know, cucumber. It's amazing. I even saw plastic eggs the other day. So let's be careful, you know. So I'm recommending this to us. It's called Angel Secret. And I've become one of their distributors because of how good the product is, and because I'm passionate about us women as well, taking care of our health. So thank you so much. If you know, want to order, you just contact me and we'll talk about the pricing. They're very cheap. We've got, this is the panty liner, which is very good for us. Panty liner, which is, you know, it's got good length as well. We've got panty liners. We've got the day pad. There are 10 in the pack. This is the day one, you know. And we've got the night one as well. The one I tested out is the day pad. So if that can be like that, you know, so dry. Now imagine, you know, the day pad, the night pad, how dry it will be as well. So thank you so much. Take care and have a nice time.